why starting over is so rough for people. A lot of times when we starting over, the first instinct that we have is to just try to just remake our whole image, remake our whole, vibe, just start and do everything different. But in reality, a lot of times all we need to do is just take a step back, reanalyze where we at, be honest about where we at, and then we formulate a plan to go forward. See, a lot of people want to just, give up, or they just want to just fall apart because things is not going exactly how they supposed to be going, or we're not getting a lot of support from friends, family, or, significant other. They don't really believe in us super heavy for our dream. But then the reality is a dream is our dream. It's nobody's job to believe in what we want more than we do. That's the hardest thing for people to understand. See, the easiest thing to do is to complain about we don't have the support, we don't have the time, we don't have the connections, we don't have the money. It's always an excuse. Like, I get it. Life it can be hard. And life is going to give us excuses if we choose to follow into it. That's just the reality of life. Nothing's ever going to be perfect. It's never going to be a good day to start. When I started my YouTube, I did not have no money. I was literally broke. I literally maybe had like $10. I was fighting unemployment. I hadn't even got my last check yet. They was trying to fight to give me that. So I understand, but when you start things at your lowest, you can't go nowhere but up. That's what I was telling the small creators. See, a lot of times we look at the struggle like it's a negative, and sometimes it can be a negative, but sometimes it can be a positive because it forces us to have to reanalyze and recalibrate what we want. We might have to figure out how we can make some money on the side. We might have to figure out, what connections can I try to reach. We might have to figure out how to network on social media. We might have to just figure it out. My thing was always that I got fired and it was wrongfully. And as I said before, like, they trying to fight to get my job back with the EEOC. But at the end of the day, even if they give me my job back, will I just want to continue to do that for another 10, 15 years? No. The longest I would probably do it is a year. Year and a half at the most, because once a person tell me or show me that they don't give a shit about me, the first thing I know how to do is to say, you know what, I'm going to put myself first. My thing is always like how Kevin Gates say, I'm going to go where I'm celebrated, not tolerated. See, a lot of times we go places because we just used to it. We used to getting treated like dirt. We in a relationship. We know that we could do better, but we stick with it because we normalize the negativity. We normalize not being respected the proper way, and it affects us in every aspect of our lives. And we look up at 30 years that gone by, we in a relationship, a marriage that we don't want. Our wife don't respect us. Our kids don't respect us. Our job don't respect us. We barely making it, and that's just normal. No, that's not normal. I had to recalibrate my mind. I had to say, you know what? Man, it was kind of shitty how they did me. Having to deal with a toxic work environment, having to deal with people that's ignorant. But at the same token, it was a blessing in disguise because I had been wanting to start my YouTube journey. I've been wanting to start a TikTok. And I kept making excuses about why, man, I don't have the time, I'm working. I don't have the energy because, man, I'd be so mentally drained from dealing with stupidity all day that I don't know if I can formulate a good video ideas or etc. No. Once I had to really figure it out and sit down and come up with a plan, that's when stuff started getting better. That's when I started reaching out to brand deals. That's when different YouTube creators started reaching out behind the scenes. Like, look, man, you might want to try this title, man. Maybe you might want to do it like this. Just giving me a little advice to try to pick up on. And I was appreciative of it because they didn't have to do that. They already got a platform. They could have said, man, what I care about how he do. Nah, they gave me some good feedback and I appreciated it because that's what I'm going to do when I get up. Because I'm doing it now, trying to help smaller creators than me. I'm at 200 and I think, 15 subscribers, and it's gradually growing. I'm gradually getting better at the message that I want to try to portray to the world. Everything is in the proper time. And I'm thankful for the hardships because without hardships, you can't not grow. You know, how can I give somebody a testimony if I don't have a test? But as always, though, man, y'all tap in. Follow me on YouTube. Subscribe to my channel. Follow me on TikTok. I appreciate all the love and support. Appreciate y'all.